He broke the record for the
margin
5,000 meter distance
the hard
for
pace that
U.S.
kind of suit you?
citizens. John Shattuck,
Not really. I kind of just hung on for dear life. But then I'm more of a kicker, so around the turn, I knew if I was going to push for it, that's when I had to do it. And I didn't know if I could pull out the win. I just went as hard as I could the last 100.
When did you know you had it?
When I hit the tape, you never know. The field was so good that I just knew I had to just close my eyes and go.
Boston, Diana Podolsky from Charleston.
The last one I spent, did you think that such a fast time was possible coming in?
For me, I wasn't sure. It was in the very back of my mind. I knew the course. It was very fast last year, and when they made course improvements again this year, I thought you could run a record on. You could run any record on this course. So I took it mile by mile, and at 2 miles, I think I did the math and realized even though I was in about 5th, 6th place, I was on American record pace, so that kind of got me more momentum for the last mile and a little more excitement.
Has it really sunk in? I mean, I think the world record was 14:46. DeBaba ran 14:48 a couple weeks ago in Carlsbad.
Yeah, when you phrase it that way, that is kind of like a new territory for me, and I think the world 5K record probably will get shipped away in the future. I think this is a good place to do it, but for me to be even anywhere close to that is just takes a lot to wrap my mind around.
Yeah. Can you sort of walk us through the race, the dynamics, how you came through the mile, who you were with at that point?
Sure, yeah. I think Burka and Daska were pushing the pace at the mile in the 4:30s.
Yeah.
And I was well back with the rest of the field. All the rest of the girls were around 4:40s for the first mile, and that's all I could do. I just knew I can't go faster than that with the first mile. And I think they slowed down a little in the second mile, and we caught up to them. Kind of the pack merged at mile 2 around 9:36, 9:40. I'm not sure. And I thought, just maintain contact because I know I can kick, and the turn is the finish line was much closer to the turn than it was last year with the course changes. So I thought you just really have to be moving when you hit that corner. And yeah, things kind of inverted. I think the last mile, some girls from the back came to the front, and I just hoped I had the most speed in my legs out of all of them. So.
What is going to be your focus for track season? What event?
The 10K actually. I will do 2 5Ks during the summer, but I'm hoping to do the 10K at World Champs.
What was the decision to move on from 5K?
Just trying to see how I handle a race with no prelim. I don't come off the prelims very well in the 5K, so hoping I can just be one and done and finish higher than I did in the 5K.
Yeah, a few Americans have medaled recently, Dallas shared flying into that plane to it as well, especially with some of the really fast times the 5K would have run.
Yeah, definitely a little bit. I just kind of was looking back at what we were successful at in the past, and that gave me some confidence to run. If those girls can do it, maybe I can do it too. So, yeah, we're just getting as ready as we can and seeing where the summer takes me.
So what did you learn about yourself today?
Well, I didn't feel great coming off the line today, so I know that I kind of have, I can just grind it out even when things are a little bit off, nothing major, and just that my fitness is there to hang with that pace. So.
How did the weather factor in today? Is it good running this morning weather-wise?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's almost a little warm. I was prepared for it to be colder, but it was great. No wind. It's perfect.
Who was all in that? Who was coming around the last turn? Who was all in that pack?
I know Burka and Daska, and then I think right behind me was Wanjuru. I need to go check the results. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Check, but whoever's
But they were really. It felt like a lot of us were together. It wasn't really that spread out coming around the turn. There was 4 or 5 women and 2 men trying to navigate around. So yeah, it was good.
Your training partner, Amy, is running the marathon in a couple of days. How much of her build-up were you running with her for, and what do you expect that you're going to do?
Yeah, she's had a phenomenal build-up. We haven't done any workouts this whole build-up, just our mileage together, and I think actually she's made a big jump from being able to work out more at her pace, and we don't overlap a ton because she does so much more volume, but it's been really smooth, no injuries, no sickness, hitting everything, so I'm excited. I think it'll be her best one yet. So, yeah.